Alright, what is up you guys? This is TMxA Search making my video on these submachine guns in Advanced Warfare. As you can see, I'm using the KF5 right here. Another thing you will also notice is that I am not using any attachments, nor will I be in this game, in any of the gameplays of the submachine guns that I'm going to be using. This is because I want to give you guys a good insight on the gun itself and what attachments I would recommend. So bear with me here, but I have some categories that I go over and I say what the gun is good with, what it lacks in, and recommended attachments. And so, alright, let's just get right into it for the KF5 here, guys. I found that the KF5 lacked in damage. I found that it also lacked in accuracy, but it does not lack in range. I think one of the best thing about it, probably one of the only good things about this gun, I do not like it that much, but one of the only good things about this gun is the clip size. This is because it's 40 bullets, you know it's doable, and it's like just the size of an ASM-1 clip, almost 5 bullets less. But as you can see here, the iron sights are pretty bad. I don't know, maybe that's just personal preference, but I hate the iron sights on this gun. So I'm also going to be rating that for iron sights as well. And iron sights are very bad for this gun, and I would recommend a red dot sight for anyone who wanted to use this gun and did not like the iron sights. My personal preference, I would use a red dot sight on this all day. This thing, the iron sights are terrible. I hate them so much. But alright, so recommended attachments. If you do not like the iron sights, then you're gonna want to put on red dot sight, because that gets rid of the iron sights and it increases accuracy. Rapid fire, so that there's no really attachment that can up damage, but it puts out more damage in a smaller amount of time with rapid fire. The fire rate is higher, so it puts out more damage in a smaller amount of time. And advanced rifling, just so you can really get huge range on that gun and just destroy with it. Once you have that accuracy, you can use the range that's already put into the gun. But if you do not like if you do like the iron sights, you still want to improve accuracy somehow, so replace the red dot sight with a foregrip attachment, and then have advanced rifling and rapid fire as well. So that's it for the KF5. Up next is the MP11. Alright, here we are with the MP11. Again, I'm using no attachments, like I said before. This shouldn't take too long. I'm just gonna get right into it here. Excuse me. Alright, so I found with the MP11 that it lacks in clip size. The clip size is only 32 bullets. It's like the BAL, and for especially with the fire rate of this gun, I think that you're definitely going to need to put extended clips on there. I found the clip size lacked. I think a little bit of accuracy. I think the range is good on the gun, but just the accuracy and the fact that it kicks horizontally or sideways. The gun recoils sideways rather than up and down, which makes some gunfights easier at closer range, but it makes them a lot harder at longer range. But I do like the iron sights. I would just put on something that makes the accuracy just a tad better for this gun. I think the good thing that this gun has is fire rate. I think the fire rate is very good on this gun, and I really like it. It's nice and consistent. It doesn't lack in damage in any way. And okay, so for my recommended attachments for this gun, first of all, I'm gonna say the iron sights. I rate the iron sights very good. I really like these iron sights. They're very nice. I would definitely not need to use an optical for this, and so yeah. Alright, so recommended attachments would be extended clip, just to up that clip size a little bit, that help you win more gunfights and win more in a row. And then, like as you can see right there in the gameplay, as you just saw right there, the clip was too small. I couldn't get that third kill. But yeah, extended clip's gonna raise that up, and hopefully I would have gotten that third kill. Then Foregrip, which just improves the accuracy a little bit, which is good. And then advanced rifling. If you do not like the iron sights on this gun, you probably should put red dot sight on there. And then I'm guessing, yeah, no foregrip. Foregrip isn't needed if you already have red dot sight on, because that improves the accuracy up. And then advanced rifling. And yeah, guys, that is it for the MP11. So now next up is my personal favorite, and the gun I use very often, and most people do, the ASM-1. Alright guys, we're hopping on with the ASM-1 now. I'm just gonna get right into it, try to make it quick for you guys. There's really not that many bad things I can say about this gun, even when it's not using attachments. I just simply like my gun. It's like my favorite submachine gun. I used it a lot. And in the gameplay, I'm doing very good. I'm not quite sure, but if you see me do good, that's probably because I've used the gun before, and some of these guns I'm using for the first time, like without attachments. They're like really close. I haven't used them very often, so don't judge how good like the gun is by the gameplay. That's just how I am used to it. Like, I'm really used to the ASM-1. But anyway, the only thing I could really find that it lacks in is fire rate, just a little bit. I think if you're in super close range, or you're reaching a hard point or something like that, the fire rate can be brought up a little bit. I found that it was good with clip size, range, accuracy, and damage. I think overall it's just a really good gun, and it does all the things that you would want. It's my go-to gun for any game mode pretty much that requires a submachine gun. The iron sights rating is good. I really like these iron sights. They're nice, they're fine. I mean, they're not anything bad. I don't think anyone really wouldn't like them. Maybe some people won't. But alright, so my recommended attachments is actually a class that I made a video about. I'll put the link in the description. It's a link to my other YouTube video that talks about if you use the ASM-1 magnitude and these 3 attachments, you can have a gun that's statistically better than the speakeasy variant. And everybody likes the ASM-1 speakeasy, right? Everybody wants it, but it's actually statistically better. So like, if you just like watch that video, you can probably make that class. All you need is the magnitude as a variant, and that's only 300 kills with the weapon. But alright, recommended attachments, it's the same thing as my other video. Like I said, it's extended clip, foregrip, and rapid fire. This will make something that's better than the speakeasy, because the extended clip, that just matches up with the speakeasy's clip size. Foregrip improves a little bit of accuracy, and rapid fire, like just to cope with the speakeasy's upped fire rate in the variant. But the speakeasy does lower damage and accuracy, so actually it's not actually that good in my opinion. But a lot of people seem to want it, and yeah. If you do not like the iron sights, the attachments I would recommend for you is red dot sight, like always, or any optical. When I say red dot sight, that's just what comes to mind. Any optical, any sight will do. I mean, that's just what I prefer. I would put foregrip and probably foregrip and advanced rifling, because that'll improve the iron sight's accuracy, and it will also improve the range. Now, if you're using the magnitude variant, you won't. If you're using the ASM1 magnitude, you won't need advanced rifling because that already ups the range by 2, so you will not need that. And then if I were you, I would just throw on rapid fire. Extended clip is not needed. That's just an extra attachment I like to throw in there because it makes me play better. But the clip size is actually quite good on the ASM1. And so yeah, that's it for the ASM1. SN6 is up next, guys, and ASM1 is out. Alright, this is the SN6 gameplay, guys. As you are watching, a quick note before I start, the SN6, probably in my opinion, is like the best submachine gun if you do not put any attachments on all of them and then compare them side by side. If you watch this gameplay, I think I get on like a merciless medal when I'm using no attachments for this gun. But yeah, so I'm just keeping that in mind. I thought I would share that because I was actually really surprised. Like, I've used the SN6 before, but it just did awesome. Alright. So right into it here. I found that the SN6 lacks in a little bit of damage. It lacks in clip size because it only has 32 bullets, just like that. The MP11, like I said, I don't know. This one I don't think it's as much because the fire rate isn't as high, but I still would recommend you do something about that. And yeah, that's all the bad things would be a little bit of damage, size. Yeah, it's good with range and accuracy. That's the two things that this gun is good with. But I also rated the iron sights as good. They're not very good, but I think it's a personal preference for this one, really. I think it's gonna be like 50-50, but I really like the iron sights on this gun. I don't think they're bad at all. I think they're kind of good. Slightly worse than the ASM1's iron sights, I would say. But yeah. So the recommended attachments for the SN6 are Foregrip to up just a tad bit of accuracy that it loses when you're not using Foregrip. If you put on Foregrip, I think the accuracy is perfect. Like, it's pretty good already without it, but just boosts it up, you know. It can't hurt it. I think it's worth it to put that on. Then we have advanced rifling to increase the range. The gun, I think it doesn't have that good range, but it is accurate. So it can hit people at long range. It just takes a while to kill them. And I put on rapid fire because the damage is a little bit low. As you can see from like this gunfight that I'm in right here, I'm like putting many bullets in the kid. He finally died there, but yeah, and rapid fire, so it puts out more damage in a shorter amount of time. And yeah, that's already it for the SN6. And tearing through these. Alright, well, we'll see you guys next in one that I actually did pretty good with, surprisingly. Very surprisingly. The SAC-3. Hey, one more thing I forgot about the SN6 is recommended attachments. If you don't like the iron sights, I'm very sorry about that, but alright, it is red dot sight or any optical. Then I would put on rapid fire and foregrip. I think advanced rifling is just to add on to it a little bit. I don't think it's needed, but if you can always put that on, it's always good. So those would be the attachments for if you did not like the iron sights of the SN6. Alright, these are the SAC-3s, the hip-fire submachine gun in Advanced Warfare. When I first saw it, I said, holy crap, it looks like a Vector from like, well, anything really, Black Ops 2, Ghosts, all the guns have. This gun doesn't have a Vector, but I thought, okay, so this is going to be a cool gun. And I found out it was hip-fire, and I was like, well, crap. That really sucks. But surprisingly enough, with no attachments on these two guns, I can't say this gun, I have to say these two guns now. Without any attachments on these two guns, I think I led my team and went 1 negative. Like, I don't know how I did that, but alright. Obviously, if you have any hipfire weapon, it's gonna lack in accuracy, and that's what this does. It lacks in accuracy. But you can't like put foregrips on them or anything, because it's like hipfire. So, but I'll say what attachments you have to do later. But yeah, it lacks in accuracy, fire rate. Like, I expected these to actually shoot pretty fast, but they don't. They don't really shoot that fast. And it lacks in range, of course. What it is good with, I think, is the clip size, because it's 32 bullets in each gun, which is like a 64 bullet clip. The one thing that I don't like, the clip size is good, but it's literally, you shoot, you waste both your clips on both your guns, and then you reload, and then you have 0 ammo. Like, you're probably not gonna survive for that long, but that's something to think about as another attachment. Okay, iron sights, I can't give that rating because they don't really have them. Recommended attachments, I said rapid fire, because the fire rate is actually quite slow in this gun. And then laser sight is how you improve your hipfire accuracy. So that's the gun, that's the attachment that actually would improve accuracy, not like foregrip or anything. I'm not even sure if you can equip foregrip on these guns. But yeah, it would be laser sight. And then I don't think advanced rifling is gonna really do anything, because I originally had advanced rifling down, but I don't really think it's gonna do anything, because you're not gonna kill them from that far away with a hipfire gun anyway. So I put as my third attachment extended clip, because like I said before, you're gonna need it. If you waste your first clip, you're already like out of ammo. And like, especially with rapid fire, you're gonna waste your ammo a lot faster even after that. So it's definitely something you're gonna think about. I don't have to make a separate one whether you like the iron sights or not, because there are no iron sights. So that's the end of the SAC-3. On to the last gun in this submachine gun series, the AMR-9, which I think I actually might hate the most out of all of them. I mean, I thought the SAC-3s would be bad, but I actually did pretty good with them. So AMR-9, we'll be talking about that later. Alright guys, this is the last gun in the series, the AMR-9. In my opinion, the worst gun in the series as well. Now, I haven't used it very often. This is like my second time using it ever. Actually, it's like my third, because I did record more gameplays for this video, but like my computer crashed, and then I had to redo it, and then I did it on another computer, and then I got my new computer back, or my other computer back. So I actually played with it like total of 3 times. But yeah, and that's also the reason, I forgot to say that, that's the reason that I didn't make my video last weekend. I was going to, my computer broke, and I had to, and I tried to call the manufacturer, but they were closed till Monday, and when it's Monday, then I have to wait till Wednesday to be back at my mom's house to actually call them. But I called them, it's all fixed now. I got a new editing program, as you saw probably from my intro. Everything looks better, everything's more professional now, which I like. Alright, but let's get right into it, because I don't really like talking about the AMR-9. It just makes me cringe just thinking about this stupid gun. Alright, I found out that the AMR-9 lacks in fire rate, range, and clip size. Now, the fire rate, I'm going to go for the fire rate first. There's a 5-round burst, and I don't know what idiot thought of a 5-round burst, but first of all, for the gun to actually be good, the bursts need to be faster, because there's like, on 3-round burst guns, there's like, kind of like a guarantee that you're gonna hit like most of the bullets in the burst. But for this, the 5 rounds that it actually bursts actually take so long to shoot that you're probably only gonna hit like 2 bullets per burst. It's gonna be a lot harder to kill someone with it. The range it's not that good. I mean, the damage on the gun is crappy too, so that's probably part of the reason. And the clip size, it's got like 35 bullets in it, but it's just like, it doesn't shoot fast enough. Like, I think you're reloading too often because it's 5-round bursts, and that wastes up a lot of ammo. 5 rounds, it's like 7 bursts, and you gotta reload already, and like it takes like 6 of those to kill someone, or no, probably like 7 actually. Like, that's a really crappy gun. I'm just putting that out there. I thought that although all those terrible things, it was pretty good in accuracy. It didn't kick that much. Iron sights rating, it's like okay or bad. If I were actually gonna try to use this gun in like competitive or something, I would definitely put a red dot sight on there. But we're gonna go with, if you do like the iron sights first. If you do like the iron sights, your recommended attachments are going to probably be rapid fire, extended clip, and advanced rifling. The rapid fire brings up the fire rate so the bursts come out faster. Extended clip makes it, when the bullets come out faster, you still have some extra room in there to get more than 1 kill in each clip. And advanced rifling improves the range, which it should be good at. It's a burst gun. Burst guns are usually accurate and good at long range, but this one just doesn't get it done long range, so the advanced rifling will fix that. If you don't like the iron sights, like probably 99% of the Earth's population, you're probably going to want red dot sight or an optical of some sort. Then, again, I would put rapid fire and extended clip, because that's just going to help you win more gunfights. Maybe not, since advanced rifling is gone, it's not going to be as long range, but it is a burst gun, so you could probably get some long range kills without it. And so that's it for the AMR9. I'm just going to ask you guys, I had a comment on one of my videos that said I should play more games to expand my channel, and so I'm going to ask you guys, what game do you want me to play, to record? Want me to do tutorials of something that you're having problems with? I'll look it up. If I don't know it already, I will do anything I can. But yeah, what game do you want me to play? Want me to do like walkthroughs for campaigns or other multiplayer games, things like that? And if I have the game, then yeah, I can do that. So comment that. Also, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Hit that like button, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and thought some of the information in here was useful. Yep, it's a new editing program, so this is my first video on it. I think I'm doing pretty good. I think it looks pretty sharp, pretty professional, but I guess we'll never know until we find out. So comment that, comment what my next video should be about. Like, I was originally just going to do this with submachine guns, but if you guys want me to do this with assault rifles, shotguns, heavy weapons, specials, everything, just comment that, what I should do next, or if I should do these again at all. Because, I mean, I'd probably do assault rifles again, or I would do assault rifles first if I had to choose, but I'm more of a submachine gun player, so I have more experience in that matter, but it's really up to you guys. Comment that, what my next video should be about, if I should continue this series. Tell me how I did, how will you like my new editing program, and yeah, just like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys later. This is TMxA Surge, and I'm out, guys. Peace.